Hog EQ is the most consistent deck in all of Clash Royale. Every season this deck is seen on top ladder and is always a viable option in any game mode. The deck is nerf proof and is able to outplay nearly any deck in the game, and today I'm going to show you how to play it. Alright, hopping into a game here, we've got Hog Rider in the starting hand. You know I love it. Some people go like Hog Ice Spirit, some people go Hog Goblins. I'm just going to go Hog just to see what he's got, and you know, Barbarians are a really good Hog Rider counter, so that's annoying that we're going to be facing them, but you always want to go Hog first play if you have it from what I've seen, because worst case scenario, it gets full countered, like that's it. But I mean, it's always going to have the potential to get damage, and you can see what your opponent's running, so it's very good to start off with the Hog Riders. And we've got Skelly Drags in here, which is I'm still not sure if it's Golem or Lava. I'd probably rather face Golem just because Lava is very it's tricky to go up against. It is, and there's a lot of lava down here, so split lane pressure is kind of nice. We do get a Hog Rider hit, so that's very cool. We're going to be up a little bit of damage here, and unfortunately the tower does finish off my Firecracker pretty easily there, so not much going on here early. We're going to take a King Tower activation with the Ice Spirit here. We're going to take a little bit of E-Dragon damage, but I think it's worth it to get that King Tower activation because that can help us a lot. We're going to go EQ here just to kind of cycle. The timing is crazy. What, like, bro... We're going to cycle back to another EQ pretty soon here, so we should be able to take it out. That's just, that timing is crazy. I completely forgot that this is Golem Pump. That's a major blunder on my part. We're just going to go in and get another EQ down, so not that big of a deal. We don't actually give him that much of an elixir lead, so I'm not at a big disadvantage. Okay, he is up like 5 elixir, so I guess it's, you know, a little crappy, but it's okay. We're going to just force out another NATO, and the reason that's good is because although we didn't get any damage on that little split lane push, he now cannot tornado my Firecracker into his Golem push, so we should be able to kill this E-Dragon without having to worry about my Firecracker dying, which is really important. The only way we're going to kill E-Dragons, which is what makes this matchup so tough, is, oh my god, Ice Spirit, you gotta do better, bro. We gotta use a Hog Rider to freaking like clog the bridge up, which is actually cool because we get a hit somehow. What the heck? Okay, so the Firecracker does go, but she did her job to kill the E-Dragon, so that's really important there. We just get a bomb coming in here, just so I can get a little bit more, like 3-card cycle out of this potentially. So we're going to log in case he plays the Barbarian so we can get a hit. And as you can see, we get a big Hog Rider hit over there. So we've now, the whole goal is to not let him build up a big push, although he's about to go in for a Golem here. You have to do whatever you can to not let him make a big push. It's very hard to do, but we're going to get 1 hit. Can we get another? Oh, we get 2 hits there. And we're actually going to use the Firecracker on offense because we're going to apply a lot of pressure to him so that hopefully we can just deal with his Golem. And unfortunately, my Firecracker leaves me, bro. No. Bro, I needed just 1 more hit from the Firecracker there. Or maybe the Skeleton Dragon and not be a bum and target my Firecracker, bro. Okay, well, I think Goblins are just distracting this E-Dragon. Obviously, I thought the E-Dragon was being targeted by the tower. I guess now it is. So that's another clean defense of the E-Dragon there. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to defend his Golem pushes, so we're going to have to be careful. We're going in with the Firecracker here. We've got 3 Firecrackers on the board. What the heck? Bro, okay, so we're going to go Ice Spirit. And oh my god, he's not going to be, he can't deal with the Firecrackers. Wow, okay. We're just going to need a little bit more Golem damage here, and we're going to need to get an EQ down. I think that's 2 EQs in a log, unfortunately, though. So we're going to Firecracker Ice Spirit here, and oh, my Ice Spirit doesn't go off. Ooh, that might actually, oh no, that's really bad, because the E-Dragon isn't dead, dude. The Hog isn't gonna get a hit. Bro, please, E-Dragon, calm down. That was almost a generational choke job. Facing off against Pazit here, we've got our Hog Rider at the bridge once again. It's just the best play to do, and yep, unfortunately, when they don't play anything for your Hog Rider, you know it's a Tornado. You should be prepared to face Building in Tornado every game if you play this deck. So he cycles a Queen in the back for our Goblins, which is okay, I guess. We're just going to try and take it out with the Firecracker, and yeah, you know, it's kind of, oh, Barbs again. He's got Barbs and Tornadoes, so this is going to be a struggle as well. we're going to actually be able to kill this thing with the log, I believe. Yes, okay, that's nice. We're going to keep this firecracker alive, and I'm actually just going to go Hog Rider with it. We're going to go bomb tower here, and... oh, okay, well, that's... yeah, I don't really... I'm used to the tombstone. Let me just tell you, I'm used to the tombstone. What I can tell you is that everybody makes a mistake sometimes. Sometimes the mistakes are game-breaking, but our Hog Rider at the bridge with the firecracker, when he went with that balloon push other lane, was able to get us 1,200. Oh, hell no. Hell no. You ain't gonna do that to me. My reaction time fast as a... cheetah from the Democratic Republic of Congo, baby. Let's go. But yeah, that's the biggest thing here. He is going to go with another tornado, and we're just going to try and finish off his tower. But basically, we can make this up. I think we can win this game, and I know we played really crappily, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I just missed one tile placement on the damn balloon, and it didn't work out for us. I'm sorry, but we are going to be able to come back because he does not have anything in hand for the Hog Rider. What the hell do you have a Mega Knight for, dude? That is insane. I mean, the firecracker's going to put in work, and we're going to finish off his tower, and the queen is taking damage. We're going to set up this berry tower as well. I'm actually just going to... I'm going to Ice Spirit just to keep this firecracker alive. We're actually going to Hog Rider to keep the firecracker alive, and oh my god, the value of this evolved firecracker is insane. And so we're going to firecracker here. Oh no, we're a second late. We're a second late. We give up a balloon hit. That's unfortunate, but the Ice Spirit is going to come in clutch here. And look at the Mighty Miner drilling into that Princess Tower. Yes, sir. Oh, I didn't know he was going to play that eye drag on a firecracker. That's a really dumb overcommit by me with the Hog Rider there, unfortunately. But we're still up 600 damage, and we're playing with the lead after blowing an entire tower early in the game. So I like this. I think we're in a good spot. We're going to once again pressure with this Mighty Miner because most people do not have a good counter to Mighty Miner switching lanes. And we're just going to finish this guy off in case the Hog Rider doesn't do his job. Evolved firecracker coming in clutch. I absolutely love that interaction, baby. So we had a really bad start, but we came back and dominated Pazit. Facing off against Monster Energy, I personally prefer Prime. I'm a big Logan Paul fan. We're going to go Hog Rider at the bridge here just because, I mean, I've been lucky to have it in every single game so far. If you don't have it, it's okay. You can just cycle like goblins in the back, stuff like that. Mighty Miners sometimes in rare occasions as well. We're going to use goblins here to counter this eye drag. Unfortunately, he freezes, or graveyards. I know he has freeze because he has Inferno Dragon. And you'll never see graveyard with Inferno Dragon without freeze. Now, there used to be a Fireball Arrows deck, but not anymore, unfortunately. So, we're going to... oh, he's low on Elixir, and I know he has a Skeleton Army. Earthquake. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. That was crazy. I mean, that was beautiful. I knew he was low on Elixir, and when you see the Skeleton King, they often pair him with swarm cards like the Goblin Gang, so that's why I predicted that. Bowler in the back, we're just going to take our... I normally don't recommend this. We're just going to take our damage to force out a dragon so that he can't go in with Graveyard yet because he doesn't have enough Elixir or the right setup. And so if we go back to that prediction real quick, the reason I did that was because I didn't know he had Skeleton Army. Like, I don't know his deck in advance. The thing is, I see a Skeleton King in a Graveyard Freeze deck. And Skeleton King is often paired with stuff like Goblin Gang or the Skeleton Army, most likely Skeleton Army in this particular deck. So that's why I did that. And I knew that he was low on Elixir and he only had like a few cards to play as well. So that's why we drew that play up, and I think it worked to perfection. And we're still getting very, 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 very good damage on the right tower. And so we're going to EQ here, and unfortunately the bomb tower somehow cannot throw bombs at that Inferno Dragon sitting right there. So we are... oh, beautiful log as well. He's going to have to tornado. And so unfortunately the bomb tower can't throw bombs at that Inferno Dragon, so we do lose our tower, but we're still up almost 3,000 damage, which is really nice. We're going to hop on over here, Ice Spirit as well, just to distract, and ooh, this is beautiful. He is forced to freeze. That is insane. So we're just going to take this free Firecracker damage. We're going to EQ to predict a Skeleton Army. Okay, 3 times would have been crazy. I don't even know if he had that in cycle, I'm going to be honest, because he just... yeah, I'm not sure, but he played the Baby Dragon, and that was not what I was expecting there, so that's why that didn't work out. But we're just going to Mighty Miner here. Our Hog Rider, unfortunately, cannot make his way past the Bowler and the Ooh, we're gonna have to log this. Ooh, maybe I didn't have to log this. Okay, well, better to be safe than sorry, I guess, right? So we're gonna EQ while we have this Mighty Miner down so we can get 3-card cycle. If you have a champion on the board, if you play a card, you only need 3 more cards to get back to that card. So that's what 3-card cycle is, and it's very useful in situations where we might need to like spell cycle. So he is going to have to overcommit to the Hog once again, and now we're only going to need 1 more EQ to finish off this game. Sorry, I need WD-40 for my chair, so it's a bit creaky. I apologize for that. But yeah, we're just going to go Evolve Firecracker at the bridge. There's absolutely no reason to do that. I forgot it doesn't have the range for that. So we're just going to log and then get 1 more EQ down and end the game. So a big W against Graveyard Freeze, which is a matchup that many people might find difficult, especially because he has a lot of counters to the Hog Rider, and it's a very, very annoying deck to go up against. We've got a Lissandro RM, and unfortunately, this is the first time we do not have Hog Rider in our starting hand. That's kind of unfortunate, but we're going to... Why is he a level 15, but he has level 14 towers? What? Hello? That's kind of weird. I've never seen that before. I don't really know what's going on there, but we're just gonna Firecracker, I believe, and then we're going to try and just keep her alive for a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna go Goblins. Why would you... Okay, the Goblins were really good placement, but I don't know why he went Miner all the way out there, and so now we should get a ton of Hog Rider damage because he just used his cage. And so this is beautiful. We get, oh, the late Mega Minion means we got 3 hits, which is just beautiful. And so the Firecracker helping out, meaning the Mega Minion won't get any damage on our tower as well. So we're going to go in with the Goblins just to apply more pressure. No reason not to. He does have to rage, and he will probably activate King Tower. He does here, unfortunately. But we are up 2,000 damage just right off the bat. So this is beautiful. We're going to use Mighty Miner to counter the Knights. It's pretty simple play there. And so we are back to another Hog Rider, although he is back to another cage. I guess I'll just swap lanes just to make him respond with additional cards to the Mighty Miner. So we're going to... I don't think we need to play anything here. We can kind of just like deal with this counter push, given that it is in 2 separate lanes. We're also going to get big Hog Rider damage, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We're going to go Firecracker. Evolve Firecracker here is going to feast, and she doesn't take any damage from the Inferno as well. So beautiful. And I believe we can just go in here with the... Actually, wait, hold on. I want to see if we can catch him overcommitting to this Firecracker. Unfortunately, oh, okay, we do, because the Mega Minion would have been enough there, but, okay, he turns it into a counter push, which is a good play for him. We're gonna go Ice Spirit here, and we've got a Firecracker helping out, and unfortunately, the tower is going to be distracted by the Miner, and this is the fun part about playing this deck, is Balloon absolutely curb stomps us. So, unfortunately for him, he does not have the most elixir in the world, so we're gonna hit this bomb, and we're going to not only get a lot of Hog Rider damage, we're going to get a lot of Firecracker chip as well. So, we're gonna get double Firecrackers in on the Mega Minion. We got 2 Firecrackers in. We've got one of them connecting through to the tower. Beautiful, beautiful work there. We're going to use the Goblins that unfortunately don't full counter this bomb tower, but we're going to get this Hog Rider through because he does not have enough elixir to defend it after going with the... Why are we doing that? He didn't have enough elixir to defend because he went Miner Balloon. That's pretty simple there. And so the Evolved Firecracker should get a lot of... Oh, I love that 360 flick from the... Actually, it was a 180 flick, but 360 flick sounds cooler. Okay, Mighty Miner, thank you for ending the game. I appreciate it. He does that sometimes, so... Even if he didn't, we were going to apply additional pressure with that Evolved Firecracker and incoming Hog Riders. So, GG versus Lissandro. Alright, finishing off the video against Naruto, which is, you know, it's just fitting. Baby Sasuke, not Naruto. Shout out Lil Uzi. Pluto X Baby Pluto. Okay, so what? This is the reason we go Hog first play, by the way, guys. Because in case he doesn't have cannon in cycle, or maybe he's itching his nose or something. In case he's doing any of those things, going Hog Rider at the bridge instantly allows you to potentially get major damage. And so we're going in with the Mighty Miner in the opposite lane because it's just applying a little bit of pressure. You know the Mighty Miner is useless against the E-Giant, so there's no real point in saving him for the E-Giant. We are going to use the Firecracker out here so we can't get lightning value. We're going to go Goblins, and the Goblins actually do a very good job at dealing with the Little Prince because both the Little Prince and the Guardian struggle to deal with Goblins. So we're going to escape taking only, what was that, a tornado's worth of damage to our tower. So I'm very happy with that. What do we do here, huh? I mean, this is a point in the game that is actually very important. So when nothing is really happening, you don't want to overcommit. That's my biggest thing. You don't want to just go Mighty Miner at the bridge or something. You gotta keep in mind that if you have a lot of elixir in a spot like this, your opponent will also have a ton of elixir. So that's something to keep in mind. And if you're playing with the damage lead, often you don't need to work really hard to extend that damage lead, because he's going to have to play into you. Like, he's the one who's pressured to get, 1,300 damage right now, and you see he overcommits with that lightning in an attempt to get more damage. And so here we can just go Hog Rider. Unfortunately, he does take a little bit of damage there. That was a bit sloppy from me, but we forced out a tornado, and as you can see, we're still doing very well here, and we forced out a tornado, so we could be able to get back to another Hog Rider by the time he doesn't have his tornado back in hand. And so we're going to go Mighty Miner like this. We're just going to try and wait it out. We do have EQ for his cannon, so we should be able to kill his cannon pretty easily. And so this is a really good spot. We're going to plant a bomb tower early so that I don't have to worry about berry towers. And then we're going to go EQ. Yep, because I knew he was going to go cannon, obviously. And we're going to hit this right tower. And the right tower is actually not targeting our Hog Rider because the Mighty Miner was taking the hits. So that's good. And once again, he doesn't have cannon in cycle yet. He's going to have to tornado, and he actually... Wait, he doesn't have tornado. So he's going to... Or he does, but he doesn't... Why wouldn't you use it on the Hog Rider? Hello? Okay, well, that's interesting. I don't physically think that he can take this tower in 15 seconds, even if we just ignore the E-Giant. But the reason I said that that he didn't have tornado, because I thought he didn't have it, because why wouldn't you play anything? But then I realized that he wanted to save it for offense, which is something that we didn't really talk about there. But if I force him to spend tornadoes on defense, becoming a goat at defending his E-Giant pushes is very, very easy. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have fun with this Hog Rider deck, and have a great rest of your day.